goes out the internet. So it does not matter if you're watching this live replay. There is no time and space. Basically, when you're watching this live or on replay, you're sent to the universe to connect to self. And I'm also there with you in your true self. You can disconnect us. As this see who joins here, we will see what happens here tonight. I will plan these out now. The energy already. It's quite powerful. Relaxing, letting go of the day, of the past week, the month, the year. Maybe the stories about an illness, whatever it happens to be, we're letting that all drift away so we can fully be here in this moment. We have to realize all of our power occurs when we are here in this. Ram Dass talked about the power of now. Eckhart Tolle has a book, The Power of Now. All the spiritual sages and teachers of the past and even present talk about being here now. I see a Facebook user message say I'm having transmission problems. I'm really not sure what that means, but I do wish you well if it's a car transmission or is it the internet transmission. Not really sure. But if you're having issues, this is being recorded. This is being sent out, and everything on my end looks okay. When I did this 2 weeks ago on Zoom, I had all sorts of issues. So I see Angela Holland said, "Thanks for joining me." Joined tonight. I reboot my computer, rebooted the router on the internet, trying to make sure everything is good, and it's the internet transmission. So I don't know if anyone else having issues, but I'm looking at my internet and I'm seeing very strong. I'm not seeing any choppiness on my end. Hey, Katie. So how is everyone doing tonight? Is there anything that we want to focus on in particular? And like I said, we'll see what unfolds tonight. Just allowing to see unfolds. Angela's saying it's a bit glitchy on her end as well. Yeah, I literally just checked all my everything was good, so I'm not sure. So hopefully the recording is good. Back on the recording and see how. So I don't know if you follow my YouTube channel or not, Head Trash Anonymous, but I've been adding a lot of videos there, and every Friday releasing a meditation now. All right, he needs some healing. Recovery needs support. All right, there's a divine intelligence with this energy. So we will put Danny into our circle. It's a circle that we're always in. We cannot leave because we're in consciousness. All right, so I see some good people here. I'll put the music a little bit louder, background music, ambient, but I don't know if you hear it or not. It's pretty faint. YouTube is choppy too. So I'm not sure what's going on. I literally reset everything, baby, before I began. Although, just a little bit of behind the scenes, before I start this event, I always sit quietly for 15 minutes, a half hour, sometimes longer. And I just felt this really immense heat today, like the sun, like the color of my shirt, like really intense energy. And this is becoming the norm for me, is this deep, intense energy. Hi, Annette. So thanks for joining. So we're just going to start with just a little simple guided meditation to get us into relaxation to begin. So we just want to sit here and relax. That there's nothing to accomplish, there's nothing to achieve. It doesn't matter how we're holding our handing, sitting, laying down, even walking around. If you can maintain presence, letting go of all the rules, everything that's ever happened to us that the mind wants to cling to. We just want to be full in this moment. If the mind gets busy, distracted, we don't judge, we don't condemn the mind, for this is what the mind is. But we don't need to attack it. We don't need to pay attention to it. Say, oh, that's interesting, and come back to this moment. To realize you were sitting, laying, listening. Whatever that is for you is perfect. Coming back to the here and now. Letting go of all the labels, all the beliefs, the ideas, the need for self-improvement, the need to be a little better each day. We're letting all this go. It's all the various forms of trash, both and positive, because it's coming from the mind. We'll start to operate from this deeper essence, the spiritual heart, the one spiritual heart, and all these various disguises, whatever you wish to call it. But we all have the same essence within us, the same life force. And we can be fully present with this life force. Then all things are possible. It doesn't follow the laws of physics, of nature. Oneness is the home of miracles. But miracles only exist. Miracles can explain the mind. But miracles are necessary. And they can happen instantly, be a little delayed. There's no rules. There's no demands. There's no expectations. Things occur as they need to occur. So tonight we're going to continuing this of meditation. Our eyes may be closed right now. So we want to see if we can keep this sense of presence as we slowly open our eyes and we look around. But we don't judge, we don't label anything. We just note that there's objects. But as we continue to look without labels, without identifying, we may begin to merge with these objects because it's the same energy within us that's animating this body, that we all come from the same source. So we're letting go of all the labels, all the attachments as we're looking around the room, maybe even looking at the hands and just feeling the aliveness in them. The energy, we're merging with this, that there's no separation between listening and speaking. Same thing with seeing, interpreting. We're letting go of the interpreting and just seeing. And we may notice our vision may start to go a little blurry. may become if you go deep enough, it might just be a ball of energy. And that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. We just want to be here fully in this moment, looking around, not attached, knowing that we are one with everything. So now I'm going to start to come back a bit into the human experience. Why it's nice to be in oneness. It's nearly impossible to function. Like if I'm really in this state of oneness, my phone could ring, I'll pick it up and I'll just look at it. How do I operate this thing? Because I'm one with that, so it's a little confusing. It gets confusing oneness. We have to adapt to it, if you will. So how is it feeling? The next session, if you will be more longer periods of silence. We get into energy and merge us all into this energy. Transmit the spiritual transmission to everyone. But this is our true essence. Is the internet better or worse? My computer didn't. That's a good sign. Indicators are oh, my internet's starting now. It's starting to come back a little bit. But yeah, I'm definitely having internet issues. It looks like I'm disconnected right now, so we're just going to see if I get my... So I'm just trying to see what happens here. I am having some significant internet problems. I really need to bring myself out of this energy and see if it can restore itself. I might have to do these Wednesday nights pre-recorded, if you will. Because I can record fine. There's no internet to transmit. It's a broadcast on YouTube or something of that. Okay, it's getting better. My internet coming up. It's still a little weak. Yeah, this is becoming an issue. I might have to. I'm just feeling the sense that I need to do in person again. I will see what happens. My internet's a little weak. I can try again, and yes, and I literally rebooted my router. My connection is amazing. So I can do this. No, I'm not in the country. I'm in the middle of New York City. There's so many towers around me. Typically, my internet speed, fastest I've ever seen of any internet, 300 megs. It download 100 meg. It's incredibly fast. It's force field goes on, it just it's it's quite interesting. Yeah, just life in general is kind of interesting. Things disappear and reappear. Just craziness. I'm just trying to see if the internet's going to come back. Now it's actually getting weak again. I'm watching my internet go back down. I don't know why. To record this. So, guide all one. Let's see if any of the archangels around, if I guess you could say, and see what they can do to clear the energy. I'm just getting the image of like force field, or just like a force field, just causing interference. The solution to that besides recording videos. Well, I can do Zoom one-on-one, okay, but if I get into the group and the deep healing work, then it runs issues. But Zoom one-on-one, fine. Zoom with 3 more, no. So just wasn't clear. So I'm not sure how long to proceed here tonight. I'm waiting to see if it's coming back. The internet, it's full. It's not terrific. They call my network connection is 6, and it's really miserable. Yeah. So I'm here if there's any questions. Because design not working energy is too strong, too intense. Like I said, you heard this before, but I sit for, and it's a half hour, 45 minutes. Today, about a half hour. And really, really intense energy. And I'm just pouring sweat. It was like, wow, the energy is super strong. So, it's not, like I said, if I'm not in this session, I do a speed test. It's incredible speeds, really incredible. I mean, 300 up, 100 down is an incredible speed. So I'm not sure what's going on. And Soul Mess Sunday is fine. It just really, when I get into this space, is the issue. But it really doesn't matter the internet or not. We can just relax. And I'm just going to send, and that's here. You won't need to hear me, but connect with everyone. So I'm just going to go full throttle and connect with everyone. And we'll see if the computer even shuts off and internet goes out, doesn't matter. I'll be still holding space for everyone transmitting. So let us relax. Allow our eyes to drift close. Just seeing the aliveness within you and all around you. But don't separate from you. Merge energy. As this divine love within me connects to the divine love within you, we are one divine love. want to start to ease back into this moment. Taking your time, not identifying with objects as we open our eyes, allowing ourselves to stay merged if that's where we are. No rush, no hurry. And if time feels right, try to establish a little bit of self, a little bit of separation, so you can function, so you can have the human experience. We're just back. Oh, my connection is 100% now as I come back. So your body feels heavy before you transmit your energy. How are you feeling now? And I see from Katie, very peaceful, had goosebumps. Is there something bothering me? Let me tune in. What I'm feeling is, when I'm saying that, is there something bothering me? What was really coming to me, like there's something deep buried in the subconscious, almost a belief of like, when is this going to be over? And the mind's seeing a pattern, if you will, and it's just wondering when it's going to stop. That's what I'm feeling. If something bothering me, it feels like there's something unresolved, and the mind sort of like, when's this going to be over? But it feels very deep and repressed, almost like a long pattern of not quite working out as expected. Something along those lines is what I'm feeling. Yeah, lots of movement for that. I'm gonna pull off. Oh, just as I said, it's looking good. It's starting to crazy again. Now it's back to normal. I don't know. Doing this weird dance right now on the internet. Watching the meter going on a trick is like, okay, what's going on? So is there anything that we need to focus on particular? Do we want another round? Do we want to do questions? We just want to relax. You're channeling your energy. I feel shaken. Yeah, the body has all sorts of ways of purging energy. I thought it was going to be start sneezing in the middle of that. I just felt like it feels like a volcano. It just feels like all this energy coming to a point in my sinuses, my nose, and it's just like, and the way I release this energy is sneezing. So after this, usually after sessions, I'll have a period of sneezing to clear out my energy. Deep sadness is another way of crying. Releasing emotions is another. Some may feel like an energetic flu, if you will, almost like they're coming down with the flu after this, but then they're fine the next day. It's just the way the body just purges this energy. And some maybe will get even Not to be too graphic, but diarrhea, just purging that energy. The way just has different ways of expelling this energy. And tonight, if I wasn't sneezing, it was through sweat. I don't know what that's about, but felt a very hot energy tonight, but everyone has a different feeling. Focus on helping that deep feeling of non-resolution. That's a good point. Yeah, because there's usually a subconscious belief a lot of people have that something isn't resolved, something remains unsaid, something remains not done. Yeah, something is incomplete. That's the sense that I'm feeling is, let's focus the next round on taking care of that sense of this moment is not complete. Something is missing. It's unresolved. So let's dive into that. So we just want to relax, letting everything drift away, allowing the eyes close, letting go of any rules, restrictions, any ways of being. When you feel sensation in the body, merge with them. Remove the sense of duality. Move into oneness. All your powers to try to lower the object observer to the best of your ability. So let's resolve the non-resolve as we just sit here. And we don't need to do anything. The spirit, the soul, the consciousness knows the way to clear. Let us sit and relax. Connecting, merging with the divine love. I am love. I am peace. I am. letting everything go that no longer serves. All the memories of past hurts, traumas. We release all those memories. All the trauma. We let it go. We don't need to keep the past alive, but we want to learn the lessons from the past, but remove the emotional charge, the pain, the sting. So pulling out all that emotional energy, so it becomes a screen without emotion. Allow us to be fully here in this moment. But we want to just ease back into this room, opening your eyes and not attaching to things you see. Allow yourself to stay merged for a little bit. Really embrace the oneness to register that you are seeing things, but not labeling them. Then after some time, establish a sense of self. Establish a little separation to see that you are not the chair, the floor, the table. Begin to put labels on those things to give a little separation so you can take care of yourself, so you can feed yourself. So as you're looking around, label things, establish some separation. You don't have to. You can learn to this way. Remember, there's no rules. There's no ways of being. Whatever feels right to you is perfect. Healing, it's a knowing. It's not operating from the mind, the conditioned mind, to figure things out. About going inside and what feels right to you. What's the inner impulse? Allowing that to direct your movements, to direct your actions. All right. I see, please tune into me. I need your help if there's any negative energy bothering me, causing pain inside my body. Let's have a look here. Okay, let me dive in here. It doesn't matter if I'm diving into one. We'll all feel the effects of this energy as I poke around, clearing things out that don't serve. There's a divine intelligence to this. So we're setting the intention for a spiritual rotor-rooter, I guess you could say. So let's take a few minutes and do this. Illuminate the whole body in light where darkness cannot exist. Illuminating those areas where the stagnant energy is stuck. So we see this grace, this divine energy going through the blood vessels, illuminating all the blood vessels to ensure this light is through every molecule of the body, clearing out. For the body is holding on to these memories as well. And this light is freeing that up. You may feel vibrations in the body as these walls are being torn down. Realize you have this power. The energy within me is the same energy within you. With practice, you can learn to move this energy within you, within your blood vessels, within every aspect of not just yourself, but other things as well. Because it's one energy, no separation. The more you can embrace and merge with oneness, the easier to control the energy and the strength of the energy. But it's a practice of not judging, of not criticizing, of just being in this moment. That is enough. As we want to start to come back, maybe by opening your eyes, coming back into the room, maybe staying immersed, then eventually labeling things, light, table, that gets in. So once again, we care of this body. It's a practice to feed the body when you're in oneness, because the mind's fairly offline at that point. So how is everyone doing? I pulled a lot of stuff out of people tonight. Feels like I'm going to do lots of purging tonight of this gook that I pulled from everyone. But it's okay. It's all energy. It's not going to hang around. It's not going to stay rooted. The more you think about something, you give it roots. When you let it go, it detaches. Peaceful, relaxed. Thank you. No, that's good to hear. I feel your energy flowing over my body and make me feel so much better. Yeah, I just gave everyone a little bit of a spiritual rotor to see where the body's hanging onto memories within the body. Because one practice was clearing out the mental gook in the mind. This last practice was the physical gook in the body. I don't know how best to describe it, this junk, this garbage. Reminded me of like tar. That's the best way I can describe it. It's like a taffy type tar substance is what it felt like to me. Like taffy, but very dark and, I don't know, gooey. Hello, Stacy. How is everyone doing? Yeah, the internet's fine now. So my whole thing is don't pay attention to the internet, just do my work. What I'm also getting to, it's a subtle indication from my guides to talk less. Guides using that loosely. I think it was their sign when I led off with a guided meditation that it was too much to embrace more silence. But the internet's perfect right now. So universal message, talk less. Great to hear, Annette. My sinuses are feeling clear. Great. I just feel like I'm going to go through an allergy fit after this, an energetic allergy fit that purge all this energy. I'm glad that's how my body purges energy, is by sneezing, not other methods. Some other methods aren't so pleasant, if you will. All right, I think we're done for tonight. It feels like when, but if this was helpful to you, I do appreciate donations. That's all in the description. I let go of all demands, any expectations, because I know that by helping you, I'm helping myself. Because we're all in this together. We are this one energy in these various human costumes, trying to do our very best. Thanks, Katie. I love how you explain things. I try to keep things very simple. One of the privileges of not having a spiritual teacher, to fill me with concepts, beliefs, ideas. I would have never healed if I had a spiritual teacher. Especially most spiritual teachers are still operating from their mind, if you will. It must be done this way, like a prescribed formula. Yes, Carol, it will definitely work. I am with you. It's hard to explain, Carol, but I am when you replay, I'm with you. I think Ken can attest to this, that the energy still works. Because wherever you go, I'm with you. There's no separating us. Yes, the mind loves to seek. The mind thinks the answer's always out there. Somebody has my magic answer. Magic answer is within the heart, the spiritual heart. And it is one spiritual heart. We're connected to all that is. So all the answers are in you. And it's really when we're really connected to all. I was in a conference, I guess, back in the 2017, 2018 in California. Somebody came up to me and he says, tell me about this. And I had no knowledge of this incident, but I was able to give him all sorts of information about it. Because we're connected to all that is. If we can just be still, silent, the answer will arise. And this would remind people as the story once. If you ever see some older videos of Eckerly, when he's getting 3x5 cards from the audience, and he's like, he reads it and like, oh, that's a good question. I would like to know the answer too. And he'll just get quiet. Then he'll talk 15 minutes. Some people call that chat. I just call it, being with the one. Because once again, channel as a concept, but it's all oneness. But we need language to communicate. But language is a true thing, isn't it? So I will do this again in 2 weeks. I got some good feedback from the internet, from the universe tonight. Internet's fine now. No more guided meditations. But there is a guided meditation coming on YouTube Friday. It's called Anxiety Free You. And I actually got music and stuff like that. So the professional Friday. And Friday I'll be releasing those on Head Trash and Now channel. Yeah, I get licensed music now. I can do these meditations. This Friday's Anxiety Free You. If you want a meditation that you would like to see, let me know. I can create it. But these will be guided meditations that I'm doing on Friday. So just sitting, relaxing, letting go of the hamster wheel, the mind with its demands, its expectations, its huge to-do list that's impossible to complete because the mind always finds something else to do. The mind doesn't like sitting still. All right. Any questions? Anything we can address before we close the evening? Starting to purge this energy. It's quite a sensation. All right, I think we're done. I'm not seeing any comments here, so I wish everyone peace, happiness, and joy. Realize that's our true nature, is content. The spiritual heart is always content, knowing that all is well, and realize all is well until the mind thinks it. but we want a passion for those humans that are having an experience. Life is times. Yeah, Friday is the anxiety meditation. It's about seven minutes long. I think it was a beautiful meditation. I just put that together this afternoon. But usually my meditation on YouTube didn't have music because of, I never purchased licensed music before. Decided to create professional meditations. And I'll do that every Friday. I release them. And I release about 3 videos a week, sometimes 4 on the Head Trash Anonymous YouTube page. And I share them out to Facebook and my group and various places. So take good care of yourself. Wishing you lots of peace, joy, and happiness. And just trust yourself that the real you knows the way forward. Let go of the mental seeker. Be quiet. Sit still. What feels right to you. All right. Take good care. Lots of love.